What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Sports Degenerate podcast. We got another week of waiver wire shows for week 6. For the people who are new, I post a separate waiver wire episode for each position. So if you are watching on YouTube, go to my page. There's going to be a separate video for each position. And if you're listening on the podcast, go to my feed. Same thing, separate episode. So let's hop into it, guys. I have 5 running backs for you guys. All of these players are 33% rostered or less, so they should be pretty available in your leagues. I'll start off with my favorite, Tank Bigsby. He's been on the waiver wire list all year. I hope you guys listened to me and picked him up because he went crazy last week. He finally got more playing time than Travis Etienne and had over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. I think at this point, he continues to get a bigger role and becomes a solid fantasy RB2 the rest of the year. Number 2 is Tyrone Tracy. So the first 4 weeks of the season, he was the number 2 running back behind Devin Singletary. But in week 5, Singletary was hurt and didn't play, and Tracy took advantage of his bigger role. He had over 100 yards and a touchdown. If Singletary is out again, he's an obvious start this week. But even if Singletary plays, I think Tracy will get enough work to be at least a flex in your lineup. Number 3 is Justice Hill. He's also been on this waiver wire list all year. He's not a sexy pickup. He's not going to be a great fantasy running back every single week. But he is the passing downs back for the Ravens, who will get a few catches a game and always has upside for a touchdown. If you need a running back, having a player on this Ravens offense is never a bad bet. Number 4 is Jaleel McLaughlin. He splits carries with Javonte Williams, but he gets you a few catches a game and is a very quick and shifty player, so he can break off a big play any given week. If you need to get some points in your lineup, I don't think McLaughlin will ever give you a 0. He always has a solid floor. And honestly, he's been the go-to guy near the goal line, not Javonte Williams. So he always has a chance for a touchdown. So it's not sexy. He's not going to give you a ton of points. But if you just need some points in your lineup, I think McLaughlin has a safe floor with some upside. The last one is Dare Ogunbowale. So if Mixon ends up being out again, he would be number 2 on this list behind Tank Bigsby. Ogunbowale was the clear lead back for the Texans in week 5. He had 21 touches and scored 15 points. Even if Mixon comes back, I still want to pick him up because I still think he will be the passing downs back for the Texans offense, which is valuable for fantasy. I also want to bring up some streaming defenses for you guys. I have 3 options, all of them 33% rostered or less, so they should be available. My favorite is the Texans because they are facing the Patriots, who are probably the best team to target because they score no points and they give up a lot of sacks and turnovers. Number 2 is the Chargers. The Chargers defense has been solid all year. They haven't even allowed 20 points in a game so far. They cause a lot of sacks, a lot of turnovers, and now they are playing a rookie quarterback in Bo Nix. I like that matchup for the Chargers. And then my last one are the Eagles, who really haven't been a great defense, but now they're playing the Browns, who couldn't even put up points against the Commanders' defense in week 5. So I think it's going to continue this week. And the Browns have allowed the most sacks so far this season. So not a great defense, but a great matchup. So those are 3 streaming defenses for you guys. Like I said, I have a separate waiver wire episode for each position. Go check all of them out. If you have any fantasy questions, either comment on the podcast, comment on YouTube, or DM me on social media. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I love all of you.